Welcome back, everybody. Half an hour deep stretching there now. If you've just done the class, you will know why I'm looking like this. But it's perfect time, be nice and warm to get that deep stretch anyway. So, right, yeah, we're on day 2 today, aka the tiger on the thumbnails. In the studio here, on a couple of the days, this day included, day 2 and day 5, we use these PVC pipes. They're not necessary, but if you have got something similar at home, that's great. A broom handle, something like that, skipping rope, a long belt, something that you can pull tight, then that's great. But don't worry, just mimic the movements as best you can with your hand. There's only a few, so don't worry too much. 2 minutes on each stretch then, as normal. No extreme discomfort, mild discomfort only. Let's get started. We're doing shoulder rolls, 2 minutes. Remember, if you have a length like this, you're just going to mimic the movement, okay? The key thing is you're breathing deep into the belly all the way through. Relax. Don't force anything. Relax into each stretch. Okay, here we go. Big deep breath in. I like to hold for a second here. Exaggerate that good posture, crown of the head to the ceiling. Breathe out. Do it down. The wider you are, the easier it will be. So you go nice and wide. It should roll over a bit easier. Don't worry, you'll get there. Breathe out, breathe back. As they do get easier over the weeks and months, and even within this 2 minutes, you can bring your hands in a little bit, even if it's a centimetre. Any progression is good progression, whether it's half a millimetre or a couple of inches, doesn't matter. A good minute. Coming back over, isn't it? It's generally a bit harder. Last 30 seconds. Okay. Back just to one side for now. We will go again. Do the deep squat now. It can be hard for a lot of people. Just do your version. I'm going to go down to the ground, use my hands, I'm just going to sit as deep as I can into this position. Your knees want to be going out, so your hips need to be open. So stand a bit closer, but knees out. That's how you want to be. So you're creating the space for your hips to sit in. Nice deep breaths. Again, you don't have to hold this exactly in and out. You can even have your hands down and just do it like this. Okay, whatever, that's it. Perfect. And then eventually, you'll get your hips heels down to the ground. So you can start like this with your heels up, and then slowly but surely, heels down. Last 50 seconds. It does happen. It's all a journey, it's all progression. In and out, as you need to, as you feel. There's no right or wrong amount of time. It's just 2 minutes maximum. Think of it like that. I remember the day this was really, really tough for me to be in this position. Okay, bring yourself out. We're doing a wide forward bend now before we go to the floor. This is our last standing wall. So take the feet out as wide as you feel you can. Don't worry about what I'm looking like. It only matters to you. Once you feel this tightness here, and you feel that's about your limit, then you just fold forward to your fingertips, or maybe your hands. And then just stay there for 2 minutes. Just enjoy the stretch. Take some deep breaths. Relax. Imagine those muscle fibers running down the inside of your leg, getting longer and longer and longer as you relax. You can get your elbows down, that's great. Again, it doesn't matter. A minute. Slowly bring yourself down. Come to the ground now in this tabletop position. We're doing a crescent lunge stretch. So we're going to use these again now. Bring one foot forward. Trying to get this right angle position. And then take this. Bring it up again. Not all the way over this time. Just hold it a bit narrower. And then you're going to push your hips forward. Lean the chest back, so you're creating this crescent shape. Opening up the skin. Big deep breaths. The lower you can get your hips, the better. Deep. Remember, no forcing it. Just trying to get the muscles to relax. Once you get that in your head, it becomes so much easier. People tend to force first. Slowly transition. Always a nice slow transition. Nice and comfortable. Just go to the other side. Again, it's 90 degrees first. Up we go. And then start dropping the hips in deep, leaning the chest back. So you're opening up your lungs. Allowing even more oxygen in the system. These quads and hip here, it just needs to lengthen out. We spend so much of our lives at this tight, sitting, driving, computing, eating, Netflix. We need to open it up. transition. Going down to prone now. Belly down on the floor. We're going to do a prone shoulder roll. Just like we did at the start, although you may not get this all the way over. Doesn't matter, you're just trying to raise it a little bit. It's just very, very good for posture and shoulder health. So lying face down this time, take a really wide grip of this hold. Take a big breath in again, and again, try and do the same thing again. Doesn't matter if you don't get it all the way over, just do what you can. Don't force it, gently bring it back when you're ready. All about progression, don't worry. Big breath in as you come up and over. Out as you come down and back. Okay, put those balls to one side now. Now we're doing a bow stretch for 2 minutes. So take, if you can reach this ankle, and then you're just going to use this hand just to rest on, and then just gently prise the knee off the floor if you can. And just hold for 3 deep breaths. And then swap sides. Same again this side. 3 deep breaths. Try and peel the leg up. But if you can do 2 at once, do 2 at once. That's optional. But either way, you're trying to peel the knees off the floor. Last 30 seconds. Okay, slowly just release and relax. Okay, the Sphinx stretch now. This is all about thoracic mobility, top of the spine, so elbows into the ground. Okay, palms down, like the Egyptian Sphinx. Then drive the elbows downwards to the top crown of the head, moving up towards the ceiling. Crown of your head upwards, neck long, shoulder blades all tight. This is really good for your posture, this one. Last 30 seconds. Keep imagining that. There's always an extra millimetre. Higher. Higher. Transition then to the lovely relaxing child's pose. So you come up like this, big toes touching, put some weight between the knees, sit back on your heels, reach forward with your hands, and then take your head to the floor. And take the biggest breaths you can. Open the rib cage. Turn, we'll open all those lower back muscles. So feel your belly expand onto your thighs. Okay, transition out then. On our last three, before we go to the wall. Downward dog, so from this high plank position, looks like yoga classic. Push the hips up into the air, try and get your heels to touch the ground, or get as close to the ground as you can. And get these nice straight angles from hand to hip and hip to heel. Big deep breaths. 2 minutes in this position. Push your chest through your arms towards your knees. Last 20 seconds. Okay, easy off, come to the knees. Full hip extension. Now this can be anything. From this, just get used to sitting there on your heels, bring your knees together, and then just gently lean back. Okay? The idea is you're stretching both the quads and the hip flexors deep in here. Okay? If you can take it a bit further, fantastic. If you can take it all the way down, okay, elbows maybe. Okay, it's your version, so don't worry about me or anyone else. No extreme discomfort, mild discomfort only. Always do child's pose again, as well, as an alternative. Last 20 seconds. Go. The last one before we go to the wall for full relaxation. Okay, seated forward bend, feet out in front of us. Just give them a little wiggle, shake that tension off, point your toes back towards you, take a big breath in, breathe out, and then reach for your toes, or your socks, or just past your knees, it doesn't matter where. Okay. Chin in. You want your spine as straight as possible. Arms back where they'll rest nicely. So if they're up like this, you have to put them a bit lower. Now, when you've reached that perfect neutral spine, and arms are resting on the ground, just let yourself melt. Melt into the ground. evidence of gravity. Just keep filling your lungs with oxygen and let that oxygenated blood flow into your brain, around your body, effortlessly, because you've got gravity on your side. Coupled with the biggest breath that you can. Reach. And then bring yourself back when you're ready. There we go. Complete. Redo the system there. Ready for tomorrow. Saturday tomorrow. So Fitness, if you're going to do it, is at 9 AM, not 9:30. is the climb. Hope you enjoyed that. First timers, please don't forget to subscribe, even if you're not doing it now. And that's the ultimate way to wrap up the workout. Big team stretch. Hope you enjoyed it. See you soon. Hello.